A lot of people ask me why I'm taking this so personally. For over 200 years, communism has claimed the lives of close to 200 million people around the world, including socialism. It has never worked. It will never work. Former Soviet Russia, China, who's still going through it, who are under the rule of the CCP, Cuba, obviously, Venezuela, suffering. But for a spoiled organization from the United States to call in support for the communist regime in Cuba is not only a slap in the face to Cuban Americans, Afro-Cubans, and descent of Cubans, but the people who came over here in the 70s from Cuba to escape Fidel Castro and his genocide against his own people. Now, if you take in support of mass genocide, that's like me saying I support Hitler and his cause for him being a nationalist. Sounds pretty fucking stupid, right? Yeah, it does. It really does. And I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that America got here. I'm ashamed that you virtue signalers, you left-wingers, you phony, fraud, Antifa fuck stains who never left their parents' basement, who's never done a hard work of labor in their life, can call for support for something so egregious and disgusting. It's going to get to the point where the United States will be in a full swing civil war because of communism, because of Black Lives Matter, because of Antifa. And I urge every single one of you, anybody who's stood up for the national anthem, anybody who's held hands with another American in support of each other, anybody who has been a neighbor to anybody here in the United States knows that communism and socialism is wrong. It robs people of not only their personal wealth, but their personal belongings. It centralizes healthcare and completely dismantles it. It removes a capitalist structure, so it creates a bottleneck of poverty. But people don't get that. People don't understand the rigors of how that affects people as a whole. Venezuela, people are dying in the streets. There are no more open hospitals. There's no pharmacies, there's no doctors. They're all fleeing. They're going elsewhere. Eastern Europe was under communist control under the former Soviet Russia. All the former Russian satellites, Croatia, areas like that, they all suffered. And they still are. So Black Lives Matter, I'm going to tell you, you need to make a choice. You either drop your support of communism, you drop your support of the communist regime in Cuba, or you're going to have a lot of pissed off Americans at your front doorstep. A lot.